everybody, today I am in the kitchen and I'm going to be rescaping that bad boy back there. It's a 5-gallon. It's known officially in this house as the kitchen tank, and it's a little it's not really neglected, but it's just kind of dwindling. It doesn't even have any occupants right now, so that's going to have to change. I may need your help at the end to figure out who I'm going to be putting in there, but this is going to be really fun because I think I'm going to attempt like a mountainscape. That's my inspiration, and then it's also going to be a really kind of fun, I think it's going to be a fun rescape because I'm going to try and use as much as I possibly can that's already in there, because some of my absolute favorite micronubias is in this tank, so it needs to stay safe and highlighted because right now it's not highlighted at all. And then it's going to be a really relaxing, satisfying cleaning video, because who doesn't love to watch somebody clean their tank? I do. So let's go. This tank has been here, oh gosh, number of years. It's gone through a lot of variations. I used to have a little garden-scape in here, and it really comprises only of Anubias and Crypts. That's really all that's in here. It's got currently, I want to say 2 pieces of dragonstone, so I'm going to be adding a whole bunch more dragonstone, and then it's got I believe one single piece of driftwood, which you can tell is kind of popping out of the water, and I don't know, I'm just kind of tired of seeing it. So it's time to get cleaning the tank. So excited to get all that duckweed out. Yuck. This is an Aquatop Pisces 5-gallon tank. I will include a Amazon affiliate link down below if you would like to check it out, if you're looking for a tank or just want to take a look at it. Really love this tank. It's got a compartment that holds all the mechanics, and we really like it. Now I kept all the plants, just 3 crypts that were left in here, and I really do like to scape a tank, if at all possible, with it completely full. I don't know you guys like to do the same thing, but sometimes it really helps, especially with crypts, because they tend to flop over and dry out, and then you're misting them and all that. But this is the fun part where you just have to move things around. Just have a pile of supplies and just try it out. This took a long time. I want to say 3 hours. I did slope it a little bit towards the back, not too much. It's not a legit scape, but for a pure mountain scape, but it's kind of a mountain-esque scape. Well, there is nothing like clearing out a tank, giving it a good clean, and changing up the scape. Even changing up the scale of the scape was really fun. Adding a lot more dragonstone, and really just leaving the plants as is. Whatever plants were in there, I didn't add any, which was kind of stress-free. I just got to collect all of my little tiny micronubias. Some of it went in back in the tank, some of it has not yet, because I have to figure out how to showcase it properly. But these crypts are growing in great, so I just left them as is and just kind of scooted them over a little bit. Here's the first group of inhabitants: Dwarf, Emerald, Rasboras. Absolutely adorable, and all the stocking came from Flip Aquatics. They are a channel sponsor of Primetime Aquatics. If you are looking for any nanofish, any shrimp, if you're just considering them or want to just learn about them, I would highly recommend checking out flipaquatics.com. So many choices, and it's just heaven for all things nano. These fish are absolutely adorable, and as they grow up, they're going to have a whole bunch of different colors too. There's even some blues that'll show up, and some reds, some warmer colors, and they're investigating their new territory, and I think they really like their new scape. going to attempt a mountain style scape, I highly recommend that you have many different sizes of dragonstone, because you will need it as you create kind of mountain features, and you're gonna need more than you think you need. Now here I really wish I would have had maybe a little bit more, but what I wound up doing to add little smaller pieces around the large pieces in the back is, yeah, I took out my hammer. I smashed a small couple pieces, and the great thing about dragonstone is it breaks apart pretty nicely. You just have to rinse it. I would rinse it really well, because that color definitely comes out in the water and it can cloud up your tank pretty bad. Here's some cherry shrimp. Always adds a whole bunch of color in a tank, even a tiny tank like this 5-gallon. Really excited. I in the kitchen, I really like to have little shrimp because they're so fun to watch. They're just adorable, and I could watch them all day. The last little inhabitant is an ivory mystery snail. Gotta have a mystery snail in there. I was kind of hoping he would pop a little bit more, to be able to kind of see him a little bit better than you can, but I just like the color in there. It looks nice. It's not very vibrant or anything, but that's what the cherry shrimp are for. I know that I'm going to be enjoying this tank in the kitchen because there is so much to watch. And if you've never had a tank with both fish and shrimp and even a snail, there's just a lot of different activity, and they all have different kind of behaviors. As well as, this is my prized collection of very tiny Anubias. It's kind of scattered around a little bit. I look forward to watching it grow in. And like I said, this doesn't even include all of my teeny tiny micro Anubias. That I have to decide how I'm going to attach it. But it can be just as simple as taking out one of those little tiny pieces of rock fragments, gluing the Anubias, just a little piece of Anubias onto it, and then placing the rock with the Anubias attached. It's very simple. And funny thing is, you would have gotten a lot of that on video if the camera would not have turned off, unbeknownst to me. Yeah, this is just a super fun tank. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and like I said, to give a new kind of look to a tank that you're looking at every single day, it's just a lot of fun. And a lot of fun to just play around with the Scape. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe it gave you some ideas, and let me know if you've ever tried a mountain style Scape. And let me know, was it fun? Was it aggravating? What'd you think? I'll see you in the next one. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by.